Hello everyone, my name is Jason Gruce. I'm from the St. Louis area, and if you're into the off-road community, I'm sure you've heard of Flex Rocks and Rollovers and the 24-hour Hell and Back. This year they've recently created a way to apply for the 24-hour Hell and Back via wildcard, where they'll select, everyone's got to enter a video introduction, why they should be on it, and they'll select a driver to come out and compete, or I guess not compete, but just part of the challenge. And I've been wheeling since I was 14 years old, so I guess that makes around about 12 years now, give or take. Started out wheeling with a Cherokee, which I feel like everyone does because Cherokees are cheap, especially 12 years ago. That's what everyone had. And I don't know, the off-road community, I mean, it was big, but it wasn't nothing like it is now. So that's what just kind of everybody had and what everyone wheeled, and kind of self-taught on, not so much on how to wheel, but on the fabrication and building end of it, as far as the cages and just suspension, and fully self-taught on all that. Watch videos here and there and look and see how other people are doing it, but as far as someone coming and showing me how to do it, I learned it all myself. My rig is, how do I flip the camera? My rig is a 1994 Jeep YJ. I've had it for probably about 5 years or so now. I traded it for a Cherokee, which this was on Dana 44's leaf springs front and rear. Traded my Cherokee for it, which I recently bought back just for the sentimental value. I have no use for it. But this thing has undergone quite a few changes, to say the least. The only parts of it that are still on it from whenever I got it, the grill's the same, the center part of the frame's the same, and the dash is the same, and the dash ain't even going to be in it much longer. But the tub's been swapped. I front halved it out of tubing. Did the same in the rear, did a back half on it. All that was a result off of a roll off of Copperhead down at S'more. Crumpled everything up pretty badly and resulted in about 3 weeks to rush and do all this work before the 15-hour nightmare at Flat Nasty. Totally worth it, but I didn't sleep much those next 3 weeks. The body has been fully armored and plated, as you can see, from front to back, to prevent that from happening again. And it's been turned over, it's been laid over, it's seen its fair share of damage since the tub swap and the paint. But even back here, all this damage came from down at Rugged Mountain Ranch. Rolled off of bonus line number 2 trying to attempt that. As far as axles, it's got a Super Duty 60 in the front, RCVs, a 550 10-inch ring gear in the housing. The rear axle's a 4-inch tube 14 bolt. 488 gears, heavy wall, 1410 quarter inch dry shafts, Brannock sway bar, aluminum rear links, got aluminum front links, I just ain't put them on yet. All derail for the cooling system, steering, transmission, radiator, the entire thing's derail. 16-inch, 2.5 remote Resi Kings. It sure does ride like a dream. It's got a Warn winch on the front. Full PSE, hydro steering, PRP seats, PRP harnesses. I mean, it gets down. I can drive the thing. I ain't scared of it, that's for sure. I've turned it over 5 times now. About time for a new cage, and whenever I do that, I'm going to do a full-blown dash. More about myself. I do a lot of fab work on the side. I'm an equipment operator for a living, but the off-road community and hobby what my life has revolved around since high school. That's all I've known. That's all I've done. So why you should pick me is, like everyone else, you watch it on TV and you think, that'd have to be a blast. And then I look at it as, well, that don't look that hard. Well, why'd they get stuck there? But I know how that goes. Videos don't do any justice at all, but I still think I could have done it. Far as wheeling all through the night until the sun comes up, it's nothing new to me. We'll go out to the local park down the road and do it for the hell of it, just because it's relaxing when you see the sun come up. You're tired, but it's still, you know how it is, a good time. Hopefully I'll get lucky enough to be picked for a 24-hour hell and back or similar video or challenge, because I think it'd be a great time, and I don't know, I feel like I'm entertaining to watch. I kind of got a lead foot, not scared to hammer on the gas and hope for the best. It doesn't always go the best, but never gonna know till you try, so we'll see how things go. Thanks. Bye.